Come on, this way!
Somewhere out there, the person you miss most might be waiting, hoping you'll show up at that door one day. So why not travel
Welcome to Bloomfield Station. Armed.
to its special service, the Aurora Express, rebuilt from an armored train. Steady and safe.
Heard the rumours myself. Most of it's probably tavern gossip people tell to sound interesting. Believe what you like. Either way, nobody goes through without clearing the check.
Come back another day. What didn't I clear? Look at me, honest as they come. Look at this trustworthy, harmless face. I could practically be a poster boy for...
All right, save the patter. I'll tell you what you didn't clear. That pendant for a start. Fine work. Pricey materials. If I'm not mistaken, that stone's from Hemet. And your outfit. What even is that? All I'm seeing is a few strips of cloth. I can see your belly button. So I've got reason to suspect you either found it and kept it.
It's a lucky charm my little sister made.
Then bring her in. Let her say it to my face. Until then,
But we'll miss the train.
What's taking so long with these people? First time on a train or what? Mine's about to leave. Can I go first?
of course, sir. Right this way. Just the routine check first.
What? You're checking me as well?
Afraid so, sir. You saw that old lady causing a scene in the rotunda earlier, didn't you? We can't take any chances. If something like that happens inside the station proper, it could turn ugly fast. We'd appreciate your understanding, sir.
Same goes for you. Make no mistake. I'm not trying to pocket your lucky charm. Station Master Eisenbaum told us to stay sharp. We can't afford to be careless. Go back and bring your sister. If a story checks out, we'll get it back.
What a mess. Should have left the charm at home.
This train terminates here.
Not your fault. Who'd have thought they'd make such a fuss over a pendant? Should we go back and get Fina?
No, it's getting late. We'd missed the last train.
What if you buy a new outfit and change? Maybe they won't recognize you.
Don't be daft. You can buy food, drinks, and tickets at a station, but not a new wardrobe. And those guards are stubborn, not blind.
Right, can't argue with that. If only I had an invisibility cloak.
An invisibility cloak? That might actually be a good idea.
Huh? You've got something that amazing, little minion? Don't tell me Jill you slipped you some secret treasure.
Nothing like that. I mean, we change what we look like to them. Change our identity. I've heard other fox hunters talk about a trick. Workwear is the best invisibility cloak. Put on a uniform, carry a ladder, act like you belong, and people stop noticing you. Remember what Camilla told us? If your investigation isn't getting anywhere, try making friends.
Makes sense. When we came into the forecourt rotunda earlier, I noticed a section that if we can get into the ironworks, we might be able to sneak into the concourse from there.
Whoa, didn't think you were the observer.
I am when it matters. We're here to gather intel, aren't we? The moment we walked in, I started taking mental notes. All right, let's go have a nose around.
Hi, we're hiring.
Hello,
Yeah,
that's it? Aren't you going to tell me what the job is?
if you're actually interested, you'd be asking already. If you're not asking, you're just being nosy. And honestly, I don't think you'd be a good fit. Your clothes are too clean. You don't look like you're keen to get your hands dirty. No point wasting my time. Fair point. You talk a good game. I hope you really mean it. Fine. Here's the job. Stack cleaning. See that big stack behind me? It vents the station's ironworks. They make parts down there, and they store Foxacar as well. All the fumes go up through it. If it clogs, the ironworks slows to a crawl. Then the trains start running late, and the Empire starts bleeding money. So we need someone who can crawl inside and scrape the muck off the walls. You interested? 700 coppers a month. But if you get sloppy and the ventilation goes bad, one complaint and you get docked 300.
Very interested.
Well, I'll be damned. You're not some young nobleman slumming it for fun, are you? All right, go on then. Prove it. See those big glass panels out front? Get them spotless. If you manage that, I'll believe you're here to work.
No problem.
And it won't feel anything like me. So why not travel in comfort? Choose the Empire Railway's newest special service, the Aurora Express. Rebuilt from an armored train, she's tough, steady, and stable.
Near the scaffolding. Why is there so much random junk up here? Rough, but this should do it.
Next, we clean the stains off the door frame.
เอ๊ะแบบว่า
Now arriving at Cut 3, the Scarlet Service.
It's cleaner than I expected. Only a few spots need sorting out. All right, now we've got to fix the glass panels up ahead.
Cracks in the glass. They're so fine you can't even see them from a distance. Still, we'd better patch them up. It'd be a disaster if the glass came loose and hit someone below.
The person you miss most must be waiting, hoping you'll show up at that doorway. Clean, bright, and wonderfully grand. Step aboard, and let somewhere out there become somewhere you can reach.
You're handy enough. All right, you're on. Here's your work pass.
Hey, excuse me. Yes, you. Would you mind doing me a quick favor? I'll make it worth your while. My family has means in the Imperial capital.
Now arriving at Cut
He looks like a nobleman.
Miscellaneous service.
I saw you running around earlier, but you're dressed far too neatly to be looking for day labor, and you don't look like the sort who gets shoved about either. So, either you're some reporter snooping into how the ironworks lot live. What? Easy, I'm not having a go, honestly. I'm much the same. I'm a new reporter with the Hyperborean, and I've been hearing things about the 6th Legion stationed in Icelake. They talk loyalty, but behind closed doors, rotten to the core, leaning on commoners, throwing their weight around, you name it. And the moment I stepped into this station, I hated it. Yesterday, I spent the whole afternoon talking to people, asking questions, and everywhere I went, I could feel the guards staring holes through me. They're onto me, I'm sure of it. What a vile city. I've only seen a single station, and it's already stuffed full of secrets no one wants dragged into the light. What have you been asking people exactly? Exactly what needs asking. I walk right up and I say, I hear the 6th Legion's done plenty they don't want known. Tell me everything you know. Let's expose the evil together. Strange, isn't it? Even animals make noise when they're hurt. You'd think people would talk when they're being crushed. Unless it's so bad here that no Charon would trust a Solarian anymore. Anyway, if we're going to drag the truth into the open, I need someone to help. Firstly, you've clearly got your own reason for being here. You're looking into something too. Secondly, out of everyone I've seen in this station, you're the quickest on your feet, sharp reflexes. I reckon you can handle yourself. And if you want a third reason, call it instinct, but you feel honest to me.
But I'm just a commoner. It's not like I can do whatever I want in here.
That's easy. Money smooths things over. My father always says, in a one-horse town like Icelake, there's nothing one gold coin can't fix. And if there is, throw in another. See these checks? 5 gold apiece. If anyone gives you trouble, just press one into their hand. That's my father's wisdom. Bring me something real, and I'll pay you 10 more on top. Deal?
Doesn't sound bad.
Excellent. Then we'll start with a little test. Take these. Go have a friendly chat with the foreman by the ironworks entrance. See what you can get out of him.
Are you just sending me to do random errands because you want to feel important?
Of course not. My family's money doesn't grow on trees. I just want proof you can deliver.
All right, I'll give it a go.
Now arriving at platform 7. The district
Hello.
Who are you? This is an active worksite. You're right by the ironworks and...
Right, so, I'm a regular passenger. Seen you lot.
That's a lot of talk without saying much. Appreciation how exactly? And let's be...
No, nothing like that. I meant this.
That's a bit of paperwork. Oh, right. Well, you could have started with that. And now that I look at you properly... Yes, I remember. A generous supporter of railway construction, aren't you? So then...
Actually, I've been trying to get a look inside the ironworks, but I keep getting turned away.
That all? I thought you were about to ask for something tricky. Easy enough. Drop my name at the entrance. Stay as long as you like.
Your father was right.
Not bad. I saw him bowing and scraping from halfway across the hall. Now I'm...
rebuilt from an armored frame. She's tough, steady, and safe. And the cannons she carries are more than enough to deal with any threat.
All dead. Ironworks axe. Oh, start crew. Right. You're cleared. Off you go. Times really are rough. Even a Luno's taking on graft. Hang on. Lunarians don't even need food, do they? Why bother working? Whatever. Lunarians are always popping up where they're not expected. Off you go. Do a proper job.
Phew.
This is nothing like the forecourt rotunda. All bright and fancy up there. And down... Here it's hot, dark, and choking.
Camilla wasn't exaggerating about the poor pay and terrible working conditions. Don't forget why we're here. Keep your head down and move. Let's find a way into the main concourse. This should be where the trains are built. What? They're finished. They're moved out onto the tracks. So, if we follow the route through the factory, it should take us to the concourse. Still, watch out for the burns from that can be much worse than ordinary ones.
Aceto line. Hebat.
Workers come for a break when they're tired.
I can't tell if you're messing about or you really don't know. It's the roof of a carriage waiting to be fitted.
Of course I knew that. I was just trying to lighten the mood. Right. Enough talk. Come on, let's go.
What's with you lot? It's a simple test run, and you've made a complete dog's dinner of it. Day before yesterday, the hydraulic pressure was low. Yesterday, you sprayed Foxiker everywhere. And today, the loco jumps forward 8,000 meters the second the test begins. At this rate, you're not testing a train. You're trying to launch a bloody airship. If I hadn't jumped aside when I did, I'd be flatter than those castings over there. Colonel, tell me what went wrong.
Right. Too many engines left in overload. Pushed it past tolerance.
Exactly. That's an old hand. He spots the fault the moment he sees it. You lot take notes. If the rest of you were half as steady as him, I wouldn't walk in every morning wondering if today's the day I get killed. Now check everything. Nothing restarts until every fault is cleared. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Just trying to get through.
No. You stay. You're helping with the checks.
What? We're Stat Crew. Just passing through.
I don't care what crew you are. You heard me. We're trialing a new model, and we've just had a serious incident. The locomotive moved when it shouldn't have. So here's how it works. If I can see you, you're helping fix it. Because if that thing blows, we all die.
Including me?
Including you. So unless you've got a death wish, move! Safety first!
Even if I wanted to help, where do I even start? The condenser pipe took a hit when the loco lurched. It's sparking. Start there. That's your biggest hazard. You're the one from earlier. The old hand. Thanks for the tip. Don't mention it. Fix that, then move to the next fault.
Ooh, that's a big ass train.
Good. That's safer. Now go on and sort the lighting. The Foxiker engine overload tripped the system and knocked the lights out. We need visibility before we touch anything else. Right. Last step. Shut down the engines still stuck in overload and bring the locomotive back into position. It runs on Foxiker engines. The deeper you push into overload, the faster it moves, and the more unstable it gets. So, yes, it's dangerous work. Yes, sir.
You lot are quick. Tell you what, before your lungs fill up with soot, stop climbing stacks and come work on my floor.
No thanks. We've got somewhere else to be.
Suit yourself. If you change your mind, you'll know where to find me.
Finally, we can keep going. The workers here really have it rough. Even just passing by can get you pulled into other jobs. Another conveyor belt. And more steam. Looks like we can slip into the gaps between those parts and get through.
Yeah, shit. Yeah. Hey, shala.
What was that?
Hazard detected. Threat must be neutralized. Immediate response required.
What the? Have we been rumbled?
You all right? Sorry. That one's on me. I was adjusting a pressure tool and it backfired. Must have tripped the guard bots.
Ah, you're Kano.
Oh, it's you lot. Heading up to the concourse? If you are, could you do me a favor?
What is it?
Nothing big. My boy, Stefan, works up in the concourse cleaning the steelwork. Spends half his day clipped to a grappling hook, sliding along the roof beams. He's bad about trains. Even after his shift, he'll hang about on the upper walkway just to watch them roll in and out. I've been putting money aside to take him on the Aurora Express. And I reckon I've finally got enough. Payday's today. If it comes through like it should, we'll go tomorrow. So, if you see him, would you tell him it's finally happening? And tell him to get home early and pack.
Wouldn't it mean more coming from you?
It would, but I've 4 hours left on shift, and I can't leave the ironworks before then. I've written down what he needs to do on this note. If you run into him, give it to him. Oh, and take this as well. A grappling hook. That's what the cleaners use to move along the upper steelwork. If he's not down on the floor, he'll be up in the beams somewhere.
All right. If I find him, I'll let him know.
Ah, thanks, all of you.
Now arriving at platform 7.
Once this lift opens, we'll be back at ground level.
This train
Up top, rich folk ride trains for fun. Down below, the ironworks lot work themselves to the bone. This place is Ice Lake in miniature. Shh! What is it?
Huh? Who's there? Why is this lift opening on its own? Someone skiving again? I'll get it looked at later. This place has been acting up. If anything kicks off, the station master will have my hide.
somewhere out there, this boat might be waiting, hoping you'll show up and then...
You nearly gave me a heart attack.
Security here's tighter than I expected. Can't even get in the usual way. We've had to jump through so many hoops.
What if we had just strolled out and told that guard we're cleaners for the ironworks? Maybe she wouldn't have stopped us.
Doubt it. You heard it. Her first thought was someone skiving. Means the ironworks lot aren't meant to wander off whenever they like. Either way, we're in the concourse now. Time to start looking. Though we've ended up a bit too high. See that big clock face ahead? That's what runs the station bells and keeps the time. Let's head there. Clocks need maintenance. There'll be a way up and down nearby.
Scarlet service to Iceland.
This must be the steelwork where Carno's son Stefan works. Let's use the grappling hook he gave us and keep moving.
Did you hear about what happened over at the forecourt rotunda? Hear about it? I was right there. Some woman completely lost it. Said one of the D-Mob lot nicked something of her son's. Blimey, that could have turned nasty. She didn't get kicked, no. Station master stepped in and sorted it. Thank goodness he did. We've still got more ex-servicemen coming through. Last thing they need is to walk into a scene like that. How many more arrivals today? 2, I think. Quick rumbling and get yourself over to platform 7. You need to be in position.
Platform 7. So a train's due in.
So why not travel in concert? Choose the Empire Railway's newest special service, the Aurora Express. Rebuilt from an armored...
Now arriving at platform 7, the Dismalia service to Iceland. This train terminates here.
Now arriving at platform 7, Dismalia service to Iceland. This train terminates here.
Heads up, train's about to pull in at platform 7. As soon as it stops, get the badly wounded straight to the infirmary.
Yeah, brilliant. Platform 7's the furthest from the infirmary. Let's have the badly injured haul themselves over a footbridge. What were they thinking?
The infirmary. Rhythm said that prisoner was receiving treatment. Did the station get the same orders too? We get above platform 7. When the train pulls in, we drop down onto it. Then we follow the wounded to the infirmary. That's our best shot.
Roger that.
Ah,
Train's coming.
আসে তো
Use the steam
কারেন্ট
and smoke from the engine as cover.
এই যে আসে
Make
এতে
sure we're in a freight wagon before the smoke clears. Three, two, one, now! Whew. Back on solid ground at last. Bit hairy, but we made it. Everyone still in one piece?
I'm fine.
Your knees are shaking like mad.
Nuh-uh. I wasn't scared. It wasn't even that hot.
Sure it wasn't. Take a minute, catch your breath.
You're insane. They should rope it off and sell tickets. You'd be first in line.
Yeah, and you kept it together. That's some...
Oi, don't move. Who are you? I didn't see you on the platform. Where have you come from?
We...
Sir, I'm Lunomedic. These two are my assistants. We came in with the train. On-board med team. Kept an eye on the wounded during the run. Just finished a quick tally. 50 mobile, 16 stretcher cases.
That matches what I've got. All right, we're on high alert. There's a special transfer coming through, so we're watching for unfamiliar faces. Nothing personal.
Special transfer?
That's not information I'm authorized to share. Best not to pry. Lunomedic, keep your assistant in check. One wrong question to the wrong person, and you'll have trouble.
Huh? Yes, sir. I've warned them. If it's not your business, don't stick your...
Good. And, for what it's worth, thank you for looking after our lads from Icelake. The station master always tells us to show respect to doctors, especially the army medics. They're the reason some of our men make it home at all.
We're just doing the job.
All right, off you go. I need to get back to the platform. Next train's due in.
Not bad, both of you. And you especially, Lunomedic. Nice save.
It's nothing. I always show up when it... Truth is, I was terrified up there. So I started counting. Soldiers, wounded, anything, just to keep my head right. The wounded. Before we lose them, let's fight.
Excuse me?
What seems to be the problem?
Oh, it's not for me.
If you can stand, you can help. Don't just stand there. Someone's bleeding. Outside that door, you might have to answer to Station Master Eisenbahn. In here, you answer to me. Gauze. Now, before you touch anything, wash your hands in that blue stuff. When you're done, keep your arms up. Don't let them drop below your waist. Good. Bleeding's slowing. Now, get me a hemostat. The scissor-like clamps over there.
Take the hemostats from those cupboards and boil them in that pan. Anything already in the pan's sterile. Bring me one. Right. You can put your hands down. Next, painkillers. Don't waste time rummaging around. I keep them in the safe so the soldiers who get hooked don't get clever and try to nick them. Codes 1124.
This is...
There we go. That'll keep him breathing. Now then, what symptoms have you got?
Like I said, none.
All right. And you? Earache? Blimey, it's as tough as old leather.
Ow! Easy, that's not an ear. It's a horn. A Charon horn.
I know it's a horn. Honestly, if you've got no sense of humor. A ward needs a laugh now and then. But if neither of you is ill, don't tell me the little Lunarian's got something wrong with her.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Then what are you doing in my ward?
We're looking for someone.
Hold it. I've got this. Anyone been in asking you to treat a prisoner? Tall bloke, 6'3", give or take?
Why do you want to know? All right, you lent a hand, so I'll throw you a bone. The answer's no.
Huh. Unless our debtor was actually a woman in men's clothing. A tall woman, then?
Also no.
Or maybe the sneaky bastard was in stupidly thick platforms. All right, let me put it this way. Heard anything about a prisoner in poor health passing through this station?
Yes, but it's got nothing to do with whoever you're after.
You don't know that. Come on, give us more details, will you?
I said it's not the person you're looking for. Did I stutter? All right.
Understood. Thanks, Doc.
Somewhere out there is all unknown, and it won't feel anything like me.
Outsider, what was all that back there? Since when are we looking for some tall guy?
It's called sounding them out, silly. Ask straight and you put them on guard. So you throw in a decoy, then edge your way towards what you act. But that doctor's tight-lipped as a bank vault. Couldn't get a word out. Still, the way he was so jumpy tells us one thing. Rhythm's lead is probably solid. Captain, you've gone quiet. What have you got there?
It's a confidential file. I took it from the safe when I grabbed the painkillers. I know it's...
All right, let's see. Whoa. 13th Legion medical transfer notice. Injury, through and through wound sustained during resistance at the time of arrest. Status, stabilized following treatment. Transport to be moved under guard on the 13th Legion Special Service to Dismania. Bloomfield Station to provide medical support upon request.
Through and through. That must have hurt. No, focus. I must find the 13th Legion Special.
Look, the one right at the back. It's pitch black. It doesn't look like the other trains at all. Gives me the creeps. Let's stay well away from it.
There it is.
Huh? This is it. The 13th Legion Special. The Jackdaw. I never get tired of looking at it. Built like a fortress, just like the book said. All that time digging through old records was totally worth it. If I could ride it, just once.
Oi, kid. That's close enough.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just looking.
Fine. But stay behind the line. Step over it and it's our problem, alright?
Got it. Thank you, sir.
And you lot, who are you? Keep back. Not happening. Station Master Eisenbahn said nobody goes near it unless he's hearing...
Right. Must be a mix-up somewhere.
They're wound up tight.
Tells you everything, doesn't it? That must be our prison transport.
Now arriving at platform 3, the Scarlet River service to Ice Lake. This
Is only a ticket away. So why not travel in comfort? Choose the Empire Railway's special Aurora Express. Rebuilt from an armored train, she's tough, steady, and safe. And the cannon she carries are more than enough.
Thanks. I was so caught up in watching the Jackdaw. You're here for it too, aren't you? Knew it. Railway.
No worries. You seem to know a lot of...
Uh-huh. That's Chief Sybil Mason's special train. The 13th Legion doesn't stop. Railway buffs say spotting it brings good luck.
Sybil Mason?
I don't think so. I've never met her, but the train's been sitting here for...
Almost a month. And you've been keeping an eye on it the whole time.
Pretty much. I clean the roof steelwork in the main hall. I'm Stefan, and I'm obsessed with trains.
Stefan. Wait.
Nothing big. My boy, he's bad about train.
Oh, you...
We did. He asked us to pass on a message. Said you should head home early and start packing. We were going to find you once we finished our bits. Didn't think we'd bump into...
Bet he figured you were rail fans too. Thought you'd end up near the Jack packing though. Oh, today's payday. Don't tell me he finally scraped together enough for the tickets? Holy shit! That's incredible! How did he even manage? Yeah, he's talked about it for ages, but on my dad's pay, saving up that much is... There are cheaper compartments, sure, but traveling like that hardly fit.
Go on then. We'll be staying...
You're trying to get closer to the Jackdaw for a good look, aren't you?
What is it?
Simple. Just pick the right moment. They change shifts at 6 and 11 in the morning and 5 in the evening. The 11 and 5 changeovers line up with arrivals at platform 3. So you've got people spilling off, people pushing on, guards clocking off. That's 4 crowds all at once. On the timetable it looks tidy, no gap between shifts. But real life never goes to plan. In that gap, the guards, meant to be posted at the far end, can get stuck behind a crowd at this end. That's your window. Move.
That's oddly specific.
Of course I have. My dad works down in the ironworks, remember?
Any idea why it's here?
No idea. But you could try the archives. It's usually empty. People only go in when they need to make an announcement. Anyway, when you're done checking the Jackdaw, come find me, yeah? We can hang out. I'll tell you everything I know. Dad and I live in the staff flats over there. Oh, well, not for the next couple of days. We're going to Dismania, so...
Deal. When you get back from Dismania, you can tell me what it's like.
That archives tip could be useful. If we hit a dead end later, we'll check it. But first, didn't think a shift change and a crowd would be our opening. Problem is...
Maybe we can do something to...
Yeah, I was thinking...
Oh, what is it?
First, push the station clock forward. Make it chime early. That way, everyone starts doubting their own watches. And the guards start wondering if they should clock off. Then we kill the lights above the platform. That'll cause even more confusion. Last step, Snow stays on the platform and steers people towards the exits. Keeps anyone from getting hurt. And pulls the crowd away from the jackdaw.
Don't panic! Exits are that way! Keep moving, nice and steady!
Right. Now we...
There you are. So, that little scene on the platform was your handiwork. Neat work. Quick hands and quick thinking. Let's be civil. We lower our weapons at the same time. Deal?
Deal.
Clean work. You were holding back, weren't you? If you'd gone all out, we'd be worse off than a few bruises.
You flatter me, sir. I'd say we were both trying to avoid a mess. I've no it. So, why are you snooping around this train? Were you hired by the Legion to do something unpleasant? My name is Hilda. Just a maid. Depending on your answer, I'll decide how to receive you. Quietly and without needless pain.
A maid?
As you can see, a maid who happens to know her way around a fight. Now, answer me.
We don't work for the 6th Legion, and we're not with the Forsakens either.
Oh?
Our turn. Who do you serve? You clearly don't work for the Legion, and you're not Station Master Eisenbahn's people. If you were either, you wouldn't have offered a truce.
A fair read. As for whom I serve, naturally that isn't something I can share. Still, since you can tell I bear you no ill will, the Jackdaw is on a special assignment. Security on board is far tighter than you imagine. In the carriage you're eyeing, there are already 4 well-trained soldiers in position. Even if they don't shoot you down, they'll raise the alarm in seconds. So take the sensible on. And one more thing, speaking from the heart, stay away from the Jackdaw, and don't come near it ever again.
Patrol outside will be back any moment, and if she's telling the truth, that character... Noted. Thanks. What we do next is our call, though. Whether it matches what you expect, we'll see.
Is that so? Then...
A maid who can fight like that. Didn't see that coming.
And she brought up the Forsakens. Since we got to Bloomfield, are they after Berry too? Forget it. We're running out.
Yeah. If the Jackdaw's locked down tighter than usual, we'll need more prep. See if we can find a floor plan, a carriage layout, anything that
Somewhere out there, the person you miss most might be waiting, hoping you'll show up at that door one day.
This should be the station archives. No one's here. Let's have a look.
So why not travel in comfort? Choose the Empire Railway's newest special service.
I'll keep watch. You two see what you can find on the jackdaw.
Right. Quick sweep.
She's tough, steady, and safe. And the cannons she carries are more than enough to deal with any threat.
This is a station map and Loaf and Love Bakery. What?
This train terminates here.
Staff leave writer. Huh. Makes sense. Weekends must be hectic here. Nothing but day-to-day paperwork. Nothing.
Oh, what do these buttons do? This one says play.
No idea, but you could try the archives. It's usually empty. People only go in when...
Snow, that's probably the PA. Don't.
Attention, passengers at Bloomfield Station. Service announcement. The night train to Ivory is scheduled to depart at 1900 hours. Please make your way to the platform.
Oh no. It started early. Someone's going to come check the console and... Wait. Something's off.
Please make your way to the platform and prepare to board. Or don't. Listen up, lapdogs of the Hyperborean legions. In the name of the Forsakens, I demand the release of the special prisoner you intend to transfer. She walks free at midnight. We will be the ones. You can refuse, of course. If you do, you'll get a magnificent fireworks show right here at Bloomfield Station. And I promise you, it'll be even more unforgettable than the one you saw at the Opera House.
3. The Scarlet
And since every lapdog of the Empire I've ever met is stubborn to the bone, I suppose you'll need a little blood to take this seriously. Have fun. Today's a day you'll never forget.
What was that?
Sounded like an explosion.
I'm fine. Came from downstairs. And that PA announcement. It's the... Damn it. They're in this too.
That was so loud.
We don't have time to worry about that. Snow, you're the smallest. Slip out first and see if the core...
On it. Looks clear. Quick, come on.
All right. Down the stairs is the main hall. We take the right-hand exit and...
Nobody moves. Tickets out?
That's a lot of uniforms.
Back the way we came then. Down through the underground...
Right. The blast won't have reached that far.
You three, what do you think you're doing?
We've been spotted. Move, now. This is it. Back the way we came and we're out. Good thing we haven't run into any guards.
Pardon me, the three of you. One moment, please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Eisenbahn, station master of Blue. Naturally, I've ordered every entrance and exit sealed, especially the less conventional routes. Moments like this have a way of bringing interesting things to the surface. Now then, which train?
Sir, we're not passengers. We're ironwork.
Yeah, we've been grafting our backsides off down there. Heard a big bang up above, figured we'll get back to work right away, sir. If you'd be so kind, let us through.
Not bad. If your clothes weren't so spotless, I might even believe it.
It's only a ticket away.
And you seem to be enjoying yourselves rather too much. Perhaps we should continue, because I'd very much like to know what the Forsaken...
This time, I will shine.
We'll wait for the smoke to clear. It could be the Forsaken's usual toxic gas.
You? Why are you...
Questions later. Stay close.
You seem to believe you're prey in a jungle of steel, that you can play dead, crawl into a hole, and wait for the hunter to pass. Regrettably, I have no taste for sport. This station is part of me. The ant imagines it stands at the edge of freedom. Ants can bite when they swarm. They simply break their legs, avoid the arteries.
Then you leave me no choice.
Enough.
Stand down. I imagine, my lady, that you would prefer not to see blood spilt at your feet. You heard the broadcast. My men are already stretched thin, ensuring your safety. The Forsakens are devious. If this is for your
I appreciate the concern, but I will state this plainly. These people are not responsible for the explosion. They are not with the Forsakens.
Oh. I hold you in the highest regard, and I am willing to trust. You heard the announcement. Someone tampered with the PA room. The scheduled notice was replaced with a threat. And these three were seen near the PA room before, and their presence alone may not be hard evidence. But I cannot simply send them on their way. They may. So here is my compromise, my lady. Since you are prepared to vouch for them, I will not have them detained on the spot. However, one of them will, if they fail to return, then at least I retain someone. And understand this. Once I hand a suspect over to the Security Bureau, what follows will no longer be within my That is my offer. I have shown you respect, my lady.
Is this what Imperial duty?
Yes, my lady. Hyperborea is a war engine. It does not halt for delicate moral examinations.
People are not parts.
You are entitled to that belief, my lady. But if something were to happen to you, I would be replaced just the same by His Majesty. Like, you have heard the arrangement. I trust you understand the...
Then we...
It's okay. I'll stay.
Outsider.
Aw, outsider.
Hey, it's fine. I've dealt with Imperial brass before. They're not the sort to stitch up an innocent. Don't worry. I'll be alright.
A rather thin reassurance. Still,
not entirely misplaced. For today, he will be
They are gone. There is still time before nightfall. Clear your names while you can. But first... The inner carriages contain confidential Legion material. I must ask you to stop here. That said, set one concern aside. I am not your enemy. And you need not trouble yourself over your companion's safety. Eisenbahn is an Imperial official. He is not a man who spills blood lightly.
Who are you? And why did you help us?
I'm here to oversee 13th Legion matters in Ice Lake. I've crossed paths with you more than once. I do not yet know what brings you to this station, but I would rather not see a capable fox hunter ground down by bureaucracy. If you... You may see it that way. On occasion, I require capable people to act where I cannot. Now go. Find something solid enough to clear your name.
Thank you for stepping in, Mark.
Fox Hunter, when you have the culprit, return to me.
Understood. An Imperial Overseer for the 13th Legion based on the Jackdaw. That can't be a coincidence. Once we've caught the bombers, we go back and get on her good side. She's clearly taken...
Why are you still standing about? You heard her ladyship. Time's against you. Or have you decided you're not such a loyal friend after all? That you'd rather leave...
Hilda? You're the one who dragged us into this in the first place! That mean station master nearly caught us because of you. Outsiders being taken, and now you just pop it.
That is rather unkind and wildly unfair. I brought you near this carriage in good faith. A fair read. As for...
So she's the one you serve?
Yes. Hilda serves me. I asked her to assist you. It was she who informed me that you attempted to approach the Jackdaw. With her help, you should have little difficulty locating the Forsakens. Though I must warn you... Wait! The Forsakens have threatened the station. That places you in danger. You need not worry for me. If they had the means to reach me, they would not be broadcasting threats over the PA. But... Hilda, helping them find the culprit is... Very well. And for the record, I'm only sharp with fools who make it necessary. The gentleman seems quick.
Let's hope so. Then...
Just Hilda.
Eisenbahn said we were the only suspects seen near the PA room. That means whoever swapped out the recording we go to the main entrance.
Back off.
We're fox hunters. The station master sent...
Ah, so you're the fox hunters the boss mentioned. The suspects. It's his order.
And mind where you step.
As if there's much left to...
Special service, the Aurora Express. Rebuilt from an army. And the casualty she carries are more than enough to deal with any threat. Now arriving at platform 3.
Well,
What? You mean someone got past security carrying the device and planted it inside the ticket gates? That's impossible. We screened every passenger thoroughly.
Right. You certainly held us up long enough during inspection. Unless they didn't come through the gates. What about the vent shafts from the ironworks?
that'd be ridiculous. Those exhaust flues run too hot. Anything
Right. Back to...
Over here! Quick! This way!
You found a clue, Snow?
Not exactly a clue.
That looks familiar.
Outsider's lucky charm.
Earlier, we tried to get in the normal way. Tickets, inspection. They said he looked scruffy, but the charm was too fancy. They made him prove he hadn't stolen it. Then they confiscated it. Nice work, Snow. That charm matters to him.
Mm-hmm. Like Camilla's drinks. You've gotta...
I'm not sure that's a great...
Wait,
I said it wasn't a great metaphor.
not you.
Huh? I said his confiscated charm is like ingredients in a drink.
Yes, that.
Confiscated...
Wait, what are you two mumbling about?
You made them sound irresistible. Actually, we've just worked out how the Forsakens got a device past the tick. Earlier, you said you confiscated anything suspicious, even bomb-making materials. Correct.
That's right. We've been doing our job eyes open.
Where do those confiscated items?
The storehouse. A few bits we hadn't sent over yet got blown all over the place, but the rest is kept there. It used to be a little shed, but the confiscations piled up, so they kept
Good. That's where we're going. Cheer up. The answer's in that storehouse.
This place is massive. And it's packed.
So they really have been doing their job. Right. Let's see what's been confiscated. I'll take point. Confiscated alcohol.
Hoping you'll show up and that you're worth it.
This.
Bright and wonderfully grand. Steppable. Unless somewhere out there becomes somewhere you can reach.
These are... and someone stripped them. That'll do. Put those together, and you can make a device.
What? It's just...
Yes. Cotton looks harmless, just coat stuffing. In the army, it's different. Soak it in an acidic pack, treated cotton into a metal container, drill a vent, fit a fuse. Whoever planned this knew exactly what they were doing. Each item alone is ordinary contraband. Nothing that would raise an alarm. But...
You're frighteningly good at this. With your help...
Of course. I've simply been around her ladyship long enough to pick up a few military... Only someone on the inside would think to pull a stunt like this.
One of the guards mentioned there's a storehouse keeper assigned here.
I remember. But we haven't seen a soul since we walked in.
Maybe they're doing the rounds.
Up, hello? For the love of... Keep it down. I'm not deaf. I heard you lot rabbiting on about bombs the moment you walked in. I said, well, what is it? Make it quick. Hang on. You're not one of ours. I know the faces round here. How'd you get in? Security! Intruder!
Tough, steady, and safe. And the captain...
You look, wait. Don't tell me. You're here to rob the place, aren't you? Fine, take whatever you want. Just, I've got a wife and kids. All right. Oh, so you really are here at those Forsakens bastards. No, I'm not playing. Anyway,
Then tell me this.
That doesn't add up.
well, before you lot, it was only the ticket gate guards. They'd lug in baskets, and they're always skiving and whinging about.
Could you have missed someone? You didn't actually...
Miss someone? My hearing's sharp. I didn't miss you, did I? What?
Wow, his were...
Crumpy. You lot are the ones causing grief. Keep at it, and I'll... No need.
Eisenbahn, what are you doing here?
He's fine. You don't need to worry. The ticket gate guards filled me in. They think someone brought in contraband on sharp thinking. And knowing those guards, it certainly didn't come from them. To see whether the theory holds. So let me get this straight. You proved the parts here are enough, but the storehouse keeper keeps no record of who comes.
Pretty much. And
He always is. Grumpy, stubborn, loud, and at odds with the entire world. That's just him. When I realized you'd be looking into things here, I knew exactly how it would go. You were never getting past him alone.
Must be a real mess out there if it's got you turning up in person. Can't remember the last time you came to see an old codger like me.
Old codger? Back then, you were my superior. You taught me how to stay alive.
That was then. Now you're the great station master, Eisenbahn.
I offered you other posts, but you couldn't stand your colleagues. Nor could they stand you.
Peace and quiet. I've got hundreds tramping in and out every day, and you expect me to log it?
Hang on, didn't you tell us you don't keep a log?
Well, you lot look shady, and you had a scrap with me. Why would...
Motto 21 of the Hyperborean Legion. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Comrades and enemies.
Exactly. I taught you that one back then.
I remember. I just didn't expect you to use it like this. All right. They're here on my authorization. This station is my responsibility.
All right, all right. Here, help yourselves.
The Aurora Express. Rebuilt from an armored train.
Thorough. Every entry's here. Names, times, even how long they stayed.
That's a lot of names.
No wonder he said the logs might not help.
We can narrow it down a bit. When you three were cobbling that bomb together, took you about 10 minutes. Someone who knows what they're doing could do it faster, but even then, the last item that could be used to make a bomb was logged 3 days ago. From then until now, excluding you.
So we round up the 32, grill the...
No. Detaining 32 people isn't simple. If we take them in one by one, word will... If we detain them all at once, I'd need at least two. The station security would thin out.
And it still doesn't rule out more than one person being involved. They could have put it...
So that's it? We've hit a wall?
No. We already know the culprit works here.
Attention, please. Regarding the recent explosion, station security has completed an initial investigation and apprehended as please remain calm. Your safety is our highest priority.
That's outsider. If we don't do...
That announcement will calm the passengers down. The real culprit, though, is probably laughing. They know of...
What if we announce we've caught someone else?
What? Framing another innocent person to get outsider out?
Easy, Snow.
They know Eisenbahn isn't a fool. That's why they went to all this trouble. Then they'll know the arrested fox hunter is just a smokescreen. And so if we announce that we've caught the bomber, they'll secretly mock us for catching the wrong one, and they'll do whatever they can to make the accusation stick.
Clever. If any of the 32 rushes to pile on our chosen scapegoat...
Oh, I know this. It's like that horseshoe saying. The mantis stalking the cicada, not knowing there's a sparrow
We'll need Bloomfield Station's cooperation for this plan. Could you name a decoy suspect and...
It's a viable approach. And we don't have better options anyway.
I have a candidate in mind. And I believe you're thinking the same. Right. He practically lives in that storeroom. Opportunity isn't the problem. And he's clearly sick of the job.
Very well.
Hold on. Has anyone asked my opinion? You lot decide... You ungrateful little sod. I had your back on the battlefield, and now you're putting me in the... For your information, I've worked here longer than anyone. Even longer than Eisenbahn. By a day. People risk...
Shush. Keep her voice down.
What plan?
Enough. This isn't about your pride. It's about this station. Fine. No, that's not right anymore. Understood.
Choose the Empire Railway's newest special service, the Aurora Express. Rebuilt from an armored train, she's tough, steady, and safe. And the cannons she carries are more than enough to deal with.
Attention, please. Following further investigation, the fox hunter detained earlier has been cleared. The suspect in the explosion has now been identified as the storehouse keeper, Stiller. Stiller has been taken into custody. Please remain calm. Passengers will be free to leave.
Eisenbahn set the bait. Now,
Do we have to just stamp? Why don't we go ask people what they... He says everyone likes him.
fine by me. I trust what I hear more than a tidy.
Let's go. Hello. What do you think of...
Awful taste. And he's even worse after a few glasses. Not proud of it, but my only hobby is a drink or two after my shift. Just enough to take the edge. So anyone in the station who likes a proper pint, I know them. We go out in small groups and take turns buying. It's not a written rule, but except Stiller. Never buys around. Not once. And he only drinks what he drank in the Legion. Legion wolf blood. Once he's had enough, he starts going on about how good he was back in the... Then he starts slugging everything off. Says everyone's lazy. No one's got a sense of urgency. And the truth is, we drink because life's hard. So, yeah, I don't like that bloke. Still, didn't think he had that in him. Guess...
Got it. So?
Hold on, hear me out first. Whatever you've got, Mark.
All right. Go.
Stiller's finally gone and done it. You know, the bloke who's always pulling rank. They're saying he was behind the blast. I mean, I can see how it happens. Sitways, he and Station Master Eisenbahn left the Legion around the same time and ended up here. Now look at them. Eisenbahn runs the place, Stiller, me. I grumble, sure, but I wouldn't go that far. He's got no wife, no kids, nothing to... That's why you need family. My little girl's smile is what gets me through every shift. Want to see a photo?
That's all right. Thanks.
Wait, weren't you going to ask me something?
Somewhere out there is all unknown, and it won't feel anything like here.
You heard? They're saying Stiller.
I knew there was something off about that bloke. He's always stomping about with that long face, like everyone's wronged him. And every time I need something from the... If you told me anyone else was the inside man, I wouldn't believe it. Never...
Right. Not a single good word. Stiller's reputation's even worse than we thought.
Eisenbahn will have the results by now. Let's go.
Now arriving at platform 3, the Scarlet Circus to Iceland. This train terminates here.
Ah, you're back already. I've just finished going through what people had to say about Stiller.
And? He claimed people liked him.
Not even close. The feedback was brutal. Nothing but complaints. I mean, I knew he wasn't a likable man, but I didn't expect him to be this.
Then doesn't that ruin our plan? If everyone's tearing into that grumpy old...
Hold on. You said almost no one, didn't you? So, a few people did speak up for him.
Yes, there was one
anonymous letter.
It's only a ticket away. Clean, bright, and wonderfully grand. Steppable. Unless somewhere
Whoever wrote this has probably been grilled by Stiller before.
That would explain why they think well of him.
It doesn't give us much. No. Something's off. This letter includes information we never told the staff. No, his position as storehouse keeper isn't the issue.
It came in with the rest. No name. There's no...
Oh.
I haven't done anything to your friend. No need for
The handwriting feels familiar. That note to Stefan.
Stefan?
The steelwork cleaner in the concourse. I passed him a note once. From his father.
Contact the foreman at the underground ironworks.
Sir, Carno's taken leave. He said he and his son are boarding the Aurora Express to Dismania tomorrow.
A vacation to Dismania? On the Aurora Express? Since when does an ironworks hand earn that kind of money? Find Carno at once and bring him back. He's in the staff quarters at the far end.
On it.
Somewhere out there, the person you think most might be waiting, hoping you'll show up and then do worth it.
Are you inviting me on a date? Weapons, supplies.
Oh, it's you. That blast went off not long after we went our separate ways. But when we talked, it wasn't just you two.
Something came up.
Wait,
Listen, Stefan. We're here on Station Master.
you're looking for my dad, right? He's up ahead. A man came for him just now. Said he wanted...
What? Why are you telling us this?
Because if you've come all the way down, I'm just a kid, yeah? I've done the math 100 times. How long it takes to save for a ticket to the capital on up. So when he said he'd saved enough for the tickets, I was really happy. But I mean, it's Dismania. You know that advert on the radio? Somewhat. Then I heard the Forsakens broadcast, and ever since that man first came around.
The Forsakens do love...
I'm not excited for our trip tomorrow anymore. Some of the grown-ups here kept... And Dad's been taken off by that...
Hey, it's going to be... We'll find your dad, so...
Okay, thank you.
Got it.
Thank you. Truly. If I'd had to save for these 2 tickets myself.
You've misunderstood, Carno. I didn't come to hand over ticket.
What?
I have the tickets, but you broke the deal first. I told you to make it loud, make it count. I wanted the wall, and what did you do? You planted the charges where the masonry's thickest, as far from the crowd as you could manage. Not a single casualty. That little fit of conscience hasn't ruined our plan. Yet. Quick or slow.
Stop it!
Kids playing hero.
The cleaning is proceeding well, albeit with a touch of more. There is... Oh,
But the Forsakens will not.
The Forsakens do love to ramble on. And you're coming with us to see Eisenbahn.
Thank you. And I'm sorry. You're right.
Three.
That's everything. That's how we caught them both. Now...
Sir, we've confirmed Kano's handwriting matches the anonymous letter, and the young man calling himself Halaji was carried...
Very well. Transfer both to Dismania tomorrow, and another matter. The 13th Legion has issued its final orders. The Jackdaw departs at 0900 tomorrow. It will run as a dedicated... Tonight, every guard is to watch the Jackdaw. No one goes near it. The maintenance crew is to remain on site.
Understood.
The Jackdaw's leaving tomorrow morning.
Kano and Haloji are not going anywhere near the Jackdaw. Move them on the Aurora Express instead.
Lock down the Jackdaw, search every carriage, departure 0900 tomorrow, dedicated train, all other services give way. No stops en route. Kano and Halaji to be transported under guard on the Aurora Express.
Good. Get it done. And tell the maintenance crew they're on double time today. It's going... As for you, Fox Hunters, we're done here.
We won't. We'll keep our nose... One thing, though. The voice on the PA was a woman's. Halaji was obviously not alone. You're letting that slide?
That is not your concern.
All right. Your call. Hope the station stays quiet from here on. Kano's son is still waiting for him. Being cut off from your family like that. No word, no goodbye. It's hard.
Half a day without you lot, and I was already starting to miss you.
You all right? They didn't...
I'm fine. Even picked up a few bits from the guards. Something about the Forsakens stirring trouble down south again. Set fire to a heaven tree, cut the rail lines, and they still can't get it under control. I was about to dig a little deeper. Didn't expect you back this quick.
Thank your lucky charm.
My lucky charm gave you a lead. How? I only heard the guards saying your investigation was clean, efficient. Didn't expect Kano to be the mole, though. And I'm curious.
I'll explain later. Right now, we need to see her employer. Eisenbahn says the Jackdaw leaves tomorrow morning once the overnight checks are complete.
Then come with me. I believe her ladyship has...
She bad.
It's really quiet. There were people everywhere during the day. Now
It's late. The last train's already gone. If there were people about now, that'd be up.
No. This isn't right. It's a little too quiet, and yet there's nothing.
A trap.
Eisenbahn, what are you...
I should be asking you that. When we first met, I underestimated you. I thought you were simply useful. Something I was wrong. You are sharper and more capable than I expected. More to the point, you've somehow won the favor of someone I cannot afford to have. You've proven you're not with the Forsakens. Even so, I won't risk you meddling with the Jackdaw. I've spent a month preparing for that dignitary's arrival. Tomorrow she leaves, and I can finally start clearing the backlog that's been piling up. Tonight, nothing goes wrong.
We're not here for trouble. We came to see the 13th Legion Overseer.
Overseer? The 13th Legion senior officials are all in the south cleaning up after the riot.
That will be enough. Lower your weapons. There are no enemies of the Empire here.
Miss Overseer, there you are! This man's been impossible. He just wouldn't believe us.
I see. So you didn't tell them who you were. Forgive me, Your Highness, but an Imperial Princess of Hyperborea posing as a Legion officer isn't exactly something you'd want getting out. And if Your Highness's name is dragged through the mud, this humble station master, word of your departure is already making the rounds among the nobles in the capital, Your Highness. I bet.
Mind your place. My uncle, as for them, they are friends I made during my brief taste of freedom in Ice Lake. You may have heard of a newly formed fox hunter team in the Eastern District, the Noctoyagers. They dealt with the recent deteriorator outbreak there, and they assisted the 13th Legion during the Karen hunt. That is how we came to know one another. Since I am to be sent back to Dismania, it is only and as you can see, the 13th Legion is posted all around this carriage. I am not going anywhere. If that still fails to reassure you, feel free to post more of your guards around the Jackdaw. Once we have said our farewells, you can withdraw them.
If Your Highness insists, I will not argue. By all means, take your time. For Your Highness's safety, however, I must insist on a search.
Very well. Once that is done, join me inside.
Whoa! I could tell from the doorway this coach was special, but what?
Please, have some tea. It's a Hua Shu blend. I've added milk and sugar to soften the bitterness. Miss
Flora?
Her real name draws too much attention. If you would, address her as...
Tea? Huh, let me try. Oh, this is really good. Hey, outsider, little minion.
Before we drink, I'd like to know what's really good.
Very well. I'll tell them. Hilda, wait. First, I owe you an apology. Had I revealed my true identity then? Now, to your first question. I am
Caron Princess?
Shouldn't a princess be in Dismania being groomed for the throne? What are you doing?
If my father, the former emperor, was still alive, that would likely... Not long after his death, the new emperor began to see... The rest is a rather predictable story. A princess grows tired of living in a gilded cage. When I arrived in Ice Lake, deterioration had broken out at Lamenting Lake. I expected heavy casualties. Instead, a team of fox hunters contained the crisis. Later, during the Karen hunt, these fox hunters searched all across Ice Lake for the kill. That was when I first learned your name. I intended to hire you to escort me away from Ice Lake. But before I could act...
So that's why you trusted we weren't with the Force... Then, Miss Flora, did you know the Jack... So that prisoner was...
Me. I regret that this... The departure was originally scheduled for 5 days from now, but after...
The 13th Legion brought the transfer forward. The moment they deemed if the explosion had not happened, I would already be on my way.
Oh.
You seem disappointed. Let me guess. Someone important to you has fallen into the hands of the 13th Legion. You mistook me for her.
Yes.
That explains your repeated attempts to approach.
You've nothing to apologize for.
It's not about blame. I know what it's like to think you.
My help?
Yes. I meant to commission the Noctoyagist to help me escape the Jackdaw. That's why I stepped in with Eisenbahn. Once you've tasted freedom. God, I still wish to entrust you with this request, but I have no right to demand anything.
I appreciate that. But this all happened.
Very well. Whether you accept or refuse, I ask only this. Before the Jackdaw departs tomorrow, have Hilda bring me a clear answer.
I will. The Jackdaw's under heavy guard. The Eisenbahn's watching us now. One wrong move in this station and we're done. And Berry's still missing. No leads, no word. Princess Flora's the only one who might get us in with the... She asked without hesitation. Like she really...
Your Highness, by the station master's order, you are not to stray far from the carriage.
Relax. I'm only taking a short walk. And I want one last look at the moon.
Yes, trains.
This should be the one that departs before the Jackdaw.
Wow. Mornings are always the busiest. Honestly, after what you went through yesterday, the explosion and all. But here you are, bright and early. Guess the whole mechanical spectacles won you over. Snow, I reckon you'd make a... Not even close. Besides, fair point. Have a safe trip, and you got it.
We'll be departing shortly.
That's us. You've been quiet all morning. You all right?
I'm fine. You didn't sleep either, did you? I've just been running the plan.
Same here. Let's go over it one more time. The better we know it, our goal's to get Flora off.
Our objective is to get Miss Flora off the 13th Legion's dedicated service, the Jackdaw. First, getting on. You saw today how tightly Eisenbahn controls access. Tomorrow, he won't let you anywhere near it. Second, the soldiers on board. The Jackdaw is already packed with 13th Legion troops. After the Forsakens attack, Eisenbahn pulled guards off other services and reassigned them to it. No matter how strong you are, Third, getting out. Even if you reach Miss Flora's carriage, you'll still have to fight your way past Eisenbahn's men.
That last part. I'm up that grappling hook I taught you. Got the hang of it now, yeah? Rhythm left us a lighter, faster rig. Longer reach, too.
You mean One of you takes Miss Flora and jumps from the train with the grappling hook and shakes them.
Exactly. Dismania security makes this station look like a joke. Once we're there, we won't stand a chance. Our only real window is while the train's moving.
It's risky.
Still leaves one problem. How do we get on if we can't even get close?
What about hiding under a coach? Or on the roof? We get on before it departs.
Unlikely. Eisenbahn will conduct...
And getting close to the jackdaw in the station is nearly impossible.
Then maybe we flip it. Once it leaves Bloomfield Station, getting onto it might be easier.
Eisenbahn ordered that the jackdaw make no stops. It will run straight to Dismania. Getting near a train at full speed is suicide.
Then what do we do?
Don't be silly, Snow.
Another train. The jackdaw leaves at 9 to...
There is one, I think. It's bound for...
Dismania. Departs at 8. Standard service. Stops at every state.
Good. We take that...
Leave that to me. I'll have them ready.
Let's do this. I'll ask
Wait, what? Why are we suddenly taking this train?
If the jackdaw runs non-stop at full speed, it'll overtake... We board the 8 o'clock train. When the jackdaw pulls alongside to pass, we use Rhythm's grappling hook and cross over. So, the plan is...
We jump from our train onto the jackdaw, find Flora's carriage, grab her, then jump across to another train, blend into the crowd, and get off as soon as we can.
Plan solid. Now it's down to your agility.
I believe in you, little minion.
I never said I didn't. Dinner's already decided. Now I'm just waiting for...
Yeah, don't...
Finally! Getting out of Ice Lake at last. Oh, it's freezing. I swear I've shrunk a size in this cold. Feels like my bones are gonna crack. Don't get comfortable. How many times do I have to say it? We're on an important assignment. Stay sharp until we reach Dismania. Yes, sir. But look at 'em. Calm as anything. Feels like nothing.
Another scented flower tea from Hua Shu. 5 centings. Last time I made you a batch with 7. You said...
A richer aroma can be pleasant, but it pulls your attention into the tea itself. Not what you want when you're trying to think. I'm out of white paint. Hilda, would you fetch more?
Your Highness, some people drink tea just to show off. Like they want the labels stamped on their face. Origin, price, all of it. You don't care about any of that. To you, it's just something you drink.
Thank you, Hilda. I know you mean it as praise. And you're not wrong. I spent my days in the palace. I had no one to compare myself to. And no reason to. Only after I reached Ice Lake did I realize how different the world is from the page. It's beautiful. And it can be very cold.
All right, Miss Flora. Have a sip of tea and a bite of cake. You've kept painting through all of this. May I see? Ah, it's the night sky.
Yes, the northern sky. In Dismania, the bright stars sit higher. Here, they are beautiful. They look down on us every night, and they never move. Next, I'll add the moon.
I look forward to it, Miss Flora. You'll need your strength for what's about to happen.
What was that? Something on the roof. Go check it out. Intruder on the roof! Ah! Damn it! The Forsakens! They've got the all of you with me. One man stays and alerts the other carriages.
Yes, sir. Conductor, respond. There's an emergency.
The cleaning is proceeding well, albeit with a touch of noise. There is no need for concern.
Conductor speaking. Go ahead.
Her Highness would like a better look at the scenery. Could you
Sorry, can't do that. Orders are clear.
Noted.
Good of Her Highness to understand. We're only following order.
That settles it. No more reinforcements coming.
But some have already made it onto the roof.
I was going to. They've only ever shown you respect with their words. They've never once imagined that a prisoner who seemed...
This time, I will shine. Vanish. Light slash. Vanish. Time to the misty sea. The future we shall face together. Light flash. Vanish.
Boom. You haven't slept all night and you still made the jump onto the jackdaw and put half the carriage...
Thanks. Some of it was luck.
Don't sell yourself short. When Miss Flora first said she wanted to work with you, I thought she was desperate. Like someone grabbing, but now, I mean it. Thank you. And I'm trusting you. I've hardly been away from her since the day I entered her service. Not even when the Legion took us. This is the first time I've wanted her to leave me. Off this carriage...
Huh?
There are unconscious Imperial soldiers on the carriage floor. I need to hide them.
Then how are you going to get...
Don't worry. If I could get Miss Flora out of the palace once...
All right. You trust...
Naturally. I am... Miss Flora, the roof is clear. I've made myself clear.
Very well. Handle what you must down there, but don't linger. That is an order from your mistress.
I understand, Flora. Another train's pulling in. That's enough sentiment. This isn't the place for a proper...
See you. All... Flora, are you all right?
I'm fine. And why are there rats?
Huh? What do you expect? This is the rat tin.
The rat tin?
What, you've never heard of it? The rat tin's the very last carriage. Cheapest ticket, roughest ride. No service, no tables, no seats. Unless you count the floor. We're packed, and you too. You don't look like you've ever had to go hungry. Oh, especially Little Miss Fancy. Those clothes are probably worth more than my life. When I saw somebody climbing down from the roof, now I'm thinking, you must be first-class lovebirds. So, how much are you carrying? And some of it. Oh yeah? I can start yelling right now.
Move.
Oh, you want a fight? Fine by me. Been thinking of stringing myself up outside some lord's place in the capital anyway. Save me the walk. Go on then. Right here. What's going on?
Looks like a fight. We're all riding the rat tin. Why make each other's...
Should we get the conductor?
This is bad. Gotta end...
Uncle Le Bon, wait! They're with me! They're my cousins!
Stefan? What, your tight-fisted old man finally saved up enough to take you?
My dad, he's busy. I told you, trains have assigned seats. You can't just...
Huh? Right, yeah. Our mistake.
Cousin, yes. It was his idea. He just had to see what the last carriage looks like. Since we're clearly not well...
Hang on. Then why were you coming down from the roof? Whatever. If Stefan's your cousin, you're probably fine. Back to sleep. Wake me when we eat.
What? You jumped onto the jack door, snatched a prisoner right under the Legion's noses, then jump coming up with a plan like that is one thing. actually pulling it off? You must have lost your mind. If you ever do something like that again...
Let's hope there won't be a next time. So what about you?
Yeah, the ticket he got through the Forsakens was for the Aurora Come on, let's have a look around. I want to see the other carriages.
Okay.
Welcome aboard the Aurora Express. We've got smoked fish from the Ice Lake fisheries.
Your coat looks different from last time. Wait, did you buy a new one? No, it can't be.
Fortress Barrage, strong spirits from the Asphodel, plus printed calico and fair light.
So, what are we having this time?
Robes. Have a look if you fancy anything.
Ah, hell. Lost again.
And if you look out to the right, you'll see a heavy
I bought 3 sausages and 5
tree. Bigger than the one back in Ice Lake. One of the highlights of the journey.
See? Lively.
About earlier, people in this... Stefan, what are you doing over here?
This is the guard carriage. There should be
But why is it empty?
You lot! What? We're heading up to first class to
I'm the pianist.
Right. Our teacher's really talented, but has been unrecognised for years.
All right.
That's it?
What do you expect? You think I'm some rabid dog that snaps at everyone who walks past? Relax. You heard about yesterday at Bloomfield Station, yeah? Some maniac from the Forsakens tried to... As if the Legion would blink. They sent that prisoner straight to the capital and pulled most of today's guards over. So we're thin on the ground on this train. If the Forsakens want trouble...
And if there's a criminal on this train?
Relax. You're safer on this thing than you've got any right to be. There's a 210mm cannon bolted to the front. Anything outside tries its luck, we flatten it. As for trouble and if it isn't, the conductor can radio Ice Lake and have an airship on the way. So quit.
Right. That's...
Yeah, break.
Eisenbahn did say they were concentrating the guards. Explains why there's only one. Next up is the servant's carriage. I've been meaning to ask, what is a
First class. They keep a couple of servants stationed here to keep the nobles happy.
Must be nice. Some people have it far too good.
Hilda and I are more complicated than that.
Maybe they're up in first class serving? Wait. There's something under the food smell.
What is it?
Bomb-making materials. Same mix as the one the Forsakens set up.
The Forsakens.
It's not worth wasting time.
Something's off. These servants aren't what they say.
Of all the things we could have posed as, we picked servant work. If some Solarian talked to me like that on any other day, why do we have to human those morons anyway? Why can't we just tip?
Patience. There are only 3 of us. If we blow our cover, Katia won't be able to handle it on her own. We'll be moving to the conductor's carriage at those nobles in there stuffing themselves. Keep them waiting, and they'll come looking. Catch us setting a bomb, and we'll be finished.
Fussy bastards. Nothing's ever good enough with them. I don't know how Katia does it without losing it.
You should take notes. Not that I could pull it off.
Ugh, they want the soup we left behind. For fuck's sake, stop ringing! They can drink my spit, rotters.
Timing's about right. After you serve this, we go together to the conductor's carriage.
Good. It's...
The Forsakens again. Since yesterday, it's like they won't.
I heard them mention setting a bomb.
Yeah. Maybe they're trying to hijack the train, maybe they just want something to explode. Either way, and they're heading to the conductor's carriage, same as us. But first, Hilda showed me how to put these together. So we take it apart the same way, just backwards. The fuse should be tucked along the side.
Okay, hang in. Only plates here. Just wine and food. Still no scissors. I broke a plate. The shard might cut the fuse. If it doesn't, I'll fetch something else. There.
All right, let's move. Let's see what the
I'll go first. We'll have to handle the noble. Apologies for the wait, sir. Your soup.
Took you long enough. I'm always telling you lot, you Charons drag your feet over everything. No wonder your kind ended up. Say, when is that Forsaken's riot in the south going to be put down? Sybil swears she's loyal to His Majesty, but she's still a Charon. Do you think she's letting it drag?
Oh, don't be absurd. Sybil has never shown the Charon any mercy. From what apparently the Forsakens took such a battering that they burned down an entire heaven tree just to vent. Now the sky over the region is filled with Foxica.
Is that so? Then the Alchemy Academy will be drowning in new airship orders. I'd better...
Oh, you're late to it. The capital's been talking of nothing else for days. Any noble with... You're lucky your family coffers are deep.
Well, enough of that. Let's try this. Have you heard? Something's happened at
the royal household. Is His Majesty finally...
Oh, don't be absurd. His Majesty barely sleeps as it is. When has he ever had time?
Then what is it?
Pretty much. At least that's what I heard. Only a few days before anything could be done, Princess...
What? Have they found...
No word yet. You have contacts in the Legion, don't you? Could you ask around for me?
So this is first class.
I can barely follow what they're talking.
No one's looking at us directly, but it feels like all of them are watching from the corner of their eye. Getting through this...
Don't worry. Good evening. It's a pleasure to be aboard the Aurora Express. I'm Persephone, a pianist from Ice Lake. I've recently completed a new piece.
Didn't we just send one away? That one had no taste at all. A pianist, is it? In the Ice Lake Outer City, they're lucky to own a table, let alone a piano. Well, the one in black looks presentable, but still.
Look at her, all done up. But the moment those horns sprouted, she was marked.
Enough! You're embarrassing yourselves. You fawn over laurel Charons the moment they outrank you, then snarl at commoners because it's safe. Like animals that only dare... What do we lose by letting them play? And don't forget, no one's stopping you.
Thank you, madam.
No need. There are laurel Charons all through the Imperial offices now. Keep tossing. Frankly, it's this kind of prejudice that gave the Forsakens room to grow.
Go on, then.
Don't let them get to you. Play your best.
You can do this. Come on. Surprise them.
Very well. If you please.
Yep.
I don't even get.
Flora made the right choice. This is the quick.
No, that can't be. Very well. If you'd rather not speak of your background, I won't press. And I offer my sincere apologies for what I... You came from the standard carriages, didn't you? It's rough back there.
Those two servants have already gone into the conductor's carriage. Let's move faster.
So far, everything's on.
Don't get sloppy. The real work starts.
Let those nobles ring their bell all they like, huh? Who are you? Oh, it's the pianists from earlier. Cozy and...
Sorry, nothing personal, but we can't have witnesses.
The future I have yet to behold. This time, I will wish.
They jumped us the second we showed our faces.
So when they said everything was...
No breathing. Still, these wounds. It was those...
The conductor handles the onboard announcements, keeps the train running safely, and stays in contact with Ice Lake Station Master. Without him, we're cut off. Look, over here. The conductor's radio.
The Forsakens. Katja. She's the one who threatened Eisenbahn at Bloomfield Station and
It is strange. If their aim was... Unless... After the bombing...
Even if they did, that's a drastic change of course. Taking a...
Agreed. The Forsakens aren't some ragtag uprising. They...
Unless they're not improvising. I've got a crazy theory. Pure instinct. But it fits. They claim the target is you, so Eisenbahn shifts his main guard detail to the Jackdaw.
That's horrible! So, my dad...
It's just a theory.
Shh. I think I heard...
That sounds like... Dad! It's
Stefan, the Forsakens. Run!
Dad! Stay with me! Dad!
He's just passed out. Nothing's...
Where are you going?
It's grown-ups' business. Stefan.
Don't resist. We don't start a job unless we've already spent the debt. Try to...
I'm going to find Katja and stop the... If we let her carry on, this train and everyone on it will pay...
Oh, you're back.
What's going on? She wasn't bluffing. The Forsakens have taken the front carriages, and we'll...
A bomb? In our carriage too? So that...
Easy. Let the...
Katja's holding the whole train hostage with bombs. Flora's up. If we find the one in this carriage, at least this...
This carriage is huge. You sure you can fight?
I can, but...
Us? We're not soldiers. Most of us spend...
Your trades are Before the Forsakens set anything off, they'll check their bombs, just to make sure... Mom, you said you've got sharp eyes.
I don't think so.
The Forsakens are good at disguising themselves. The two we took out were dressed as...
No servants came through here either. Since we set off, apart from you and Steph... and now that I think about it, she kept a...
Yeah, I remember her. I was going to buy some, but she had this faint, sour smell about her. My nose is sharp. It killed my appetite. If she was with the Force...
Good. So the vendor may not be a vendor at all. Nick...
Yes, finally!
I've got this one. No.
Aren't you a blacksmith?
Smithing's what I do to scrape by. Gambling's what really pays the bills. And if you want to win more than you lose, it's all about Mr. If that vendor was going to have a look at the bomb, she'd need a moment when the whole... And if you look out to the right, you'll see it. Everyone turns their head. For a few seconds, the left side was wide. So the bomb has to be somewhere on the left.
What? Left side and empty. There's only one... Found it. It's right here.
Told you I'm good for some...
What's wrong, my noble lords? Not in the mood for music and soup anymore? But look at you. Go on. Bark for me. Or meow, if you'd rather play cat.
Fear in the face of death is only natural.
Who's there? Ah, the pianist. You played beautifully.
Thanks, Miss Catcher. Listen, if the Forsakens want to negotiate with the Empire, I can help.
What are you supposed to be? Some pampered young lady slumming it for the day. You've got horns. You get it. Every day they draw...
What about the Charons in the standard carriages? And in the rat tin? They saved for years for a single...
Good question. Then let me answer you with another one. You know the answer. They just bow their heads, pay their... Yes, they're Charon. They're ours. Yet they're the soulless jackals. Maybe they get beaten down every day. Oh. If they want to kneel before fate, fine. Then I'll be the one who tips the table over.
You have no right to drag...
A little correction, my lady. I'm not starting a war. The old one never ended. The Empire's had the upper hand soon enough. From the rotting corpse of Hyperborea, a new, stronger force in this train to dismiss.
Looks like your fireworks just misfired. Good work keeping her occupied. You all right?
I'm fine.
I'm okay.
Oh, how tragic. I thought my plan was airtight. So much work. So much preparation. Well, that's...
Quiet, you vermin. You're in chains now. When we reach Tismania, you'll rot in a
Ooh, I'm terrified. So don't start celebrating. Keep underestimating the...
We didn't. That's why we...
So, this is first class, eh? Not bad at all. If I ever get to play a few hands in a place like this, I'd be ashamed to bet small. Evening, your lordships. Ah, you lot usually look so full of life. A bit washed out today, aren't you?
Washed out or not. Oh, look at those robes.
And it smells nice too. Like the flower shop in Ice Lake. Not like the rat tin. That place smells like a sewer. Reckon we can take whatever they don't finish to...
Focus. We're not here for food. Though, what do you want? Are you here to loot the place? This is not where you...
Must you be so rude? It is unbecoming.
We're not here to steal your food. He asked us to help keep this trip.
Right, that'll... Hey, what are you doing? That's my reserved seat. Reserved seat? So you were going to sit on top of a bomb? Huh? Found it. I've cut the fuse. When did they put it there?
All right, that's every carriage cleared. Your plans failed, Catcher. But I don't buy that this is the end. Ramming this train into fact, ever since the bombing at Bloomfield Station, you've been playing a long game. So tell me, you said the Empire's about to...
Oh, look at you. A clever little bomb sniff.
going on?
Extremists aboard the Aurora Express. This is the 6th Legion. Cease all resistance. The Empire will not accept your demands.
It's the Legion.
That's right. They've come to wipe out the Forsakens. See? Their fire didn't hesitate just because there are civilians on board. If anything, they'd rather level everything in their way than risk so much as a scratch. Do you get it now? You pathetic fox hunter? You cling to your morals, but what violence has taken it over. It chews up Charons and spits them out, and it's never full. And you think you can talk sense into that? That's not noble. It's childish. See the barrels pointed at us. Wake up! Long before...
A nation is made of its people. If people can change, then so can a nation. If all you seek is destruction, then even should the Empire fall,
You're laughably naive. A nation can change. Go on. Ask the nobles and commoners in this carriage if they're ready to shake hands and call... Or better yet, try preaching to the airship firing at us. See if it pauses for your pretty...
I don't know. But I've seen someone in the Legion run herself ragged just... But because of her, I know the Legion isn't some faceless monster. It's meant...
Commander of the 6th Legion, we are not with the Forsaken. You've seen we can return fire. We chose restraint. The extremists on the train have been subdued. Continue.
The Forsakens are deceitful fanatics. The
Then hear me. I am Princess Flodia of the Hyperborean Empire. Let us strike a bargain. Cease fire or keep firing. Tell yourself you were just following orders. Kill Imperial passengers on this train. And then stand trial for the death of Princess Flodia.
If you're Princess Flodia, then I'm Emperor Julius. The princess is on the jackdaw, heading for the Why should I believe you? And if you really are the princess, why reveal yourself after us?
Because she's my cousin. Protecting family is only natural. This time, though.
Stefan, what are you doing up here?
That's all right now. So I'm helping. They're pointing those guns straight at the Aurora Express. That's why I like trains. Doesn't matter which carriage you're in, right tin or first class. So if that airship opens up, if we want to help you and ourselves, My name's Stefan. I clean the steel frame at Bloomfield.
Dmitri, iron worker at Bloomfield Station, and the finest gambler in Ice Lake. Soon this...
Uncle Dmitri?
You've got nerve climbing up here, kid. More coming up behind me, my new betting buddy. Told you that last was a big deal.
Who's betting with you? And make no mistake, I knew she was from the royal household. All right, this isn't the time for that. Titus Fastus, Viscount, nothing to do with the Forsakens.
Commander, I am Baron Cuprius, second of my line, not with the Forsakens.
Oh, you nobles can't even chew without fussing over manners. Now you're doing it again. Oi, you lot in the airship. If you don't want trouble for this, turn back and go home. Cheddar Bacon, Loaf and Love Bakery, Bloomfield Station, not with the Forsakens.
It's so high up. Susanna, seamstress.
Didn't think a nobody like me would ever get to say my name out loud. Le Bon! Soir Repelman!
Livia, editor-in-chief of the Hyperborea Daily.
Iris, Wonder, Miranda, Justicia, Hannah, laundry woman. None of us are with.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Now you see why I revealed myself.
Ceasefire! Verify Princess Fluffy, you're safe for now. I've never seen nobles and commoners stand together like this.
No, it wasn't my bloodline that united them. It was this thank you and thank you.
No. The Flora, she keeps looking for a...
Yes, the airship is standing down. Let's go back inside and decide our next... Everyone, let's get...
Right.
How touching. Her Highness still asks for what to do with me.
Katya, what happened down there?
Nothing worth mentioning. I silenced the driver, then came back to find my partner You! That's right. Yesterday you put me on the ground. She never let me hear the end of it. Now she's the one tied up. Still, one thing's certain. The Empire is already staggering. One blow from its death throes. But you, which means you die.
You two enjoy catching up. I've got web.
With a grief that was never spoken, I shall hesitate no longer. The dusk has arrived. Insolent wretch. Let my work be the last thing you do. Never spoken.
That power. Again. Farewell.
You're hurt. Don't...
Thank you.
Anti-air system online.
What?
Round loaded. Solution confirmed.
Everyone down! Hold tight.
3, 2, 1. Power unit hit. Steering failure. We've lost control of the airship. All crew, evacuate immediately.
What's happening?
The airship's been struck.
Do you see it? That glow in the sky. Beautiful, isn't it? The color of Foxine as it burns like a sunset before an endless night. No, not a sunset. The morning sun. One day, it will set the entire continent ablaze. And you two, Princess and Fox Hunter. You've both been a nuisance. If you don't fancy being turned into shrapnel by the train's cannon, I didn't even come for that high-value prisoner this time. But since you walked right up to me, Princess Flodia, half Charon, half Solarian, and you, Fox Hunter, you look a little too much like that person. I expect my associates in the haze ring would...
We have to stop her.
So you came after all. I admire your wit and your nerve. Here's my offer. Join the Forsakens, and we'll give you whatever you want. Fox Hunter, ever wonder who you really are? And Flodia, your mother, Queen Proserpina. She had ties to us that go back further than you think. Join us. And with our help, you'll topple your tyrant.
Don't talk like you get to decide her fate.
I know little of my mother's connection to your organized...
And we are not dying.
You're hopelessly naive.
Welcome aboard the Imperial Railway's newest special train, the Aurora Express.
I shall hesitate no longer.
With a grief that was never spoken. I shall hesitate no longer. Surprise! Smile. Surprise!
The dust arrived. Let my work be the last thing you do. For the future I have yet to behold.
The Aurora Express is now proceeding at maximum speed.
Civilized.
Seal.
Easy wretch.
Oh, come on. Don't be so shy.
Let my watch be the last thing you do. I shall hesitate no longer.
Main cannon responded. Combat data recorded. Further.
One last gift then. Remember those bombs you found earlier? Oh, cute. It's already overloaded. It could enjoy your time with it. I'll be watching from a nice, safe distance when it sends you into the...
She's pushed the Foxica engine up front into overload. We have to shut it.
Final defense protocol activated. Defensive mode engaged.
The grief that was never spoken.
Come on, let's get to the driver's cab and try to stop this train.
There are so many. More than half are already overloaded. If Catcher was... The driver's cab is up ahead.
Damn it! It's welded shut. I can't pry it open. Those overloaded engines are pushing us faster by the second.
Can we use the roof guns on the rear carriages to destroy the front cab?
No. If the front goes up here, the blast will take the rails with it.
What is it?
No. I can handle it alone.
Wait. You're going to
Then I push every Foxica engine to full power. Either they blow...
But it'll kill you too.
The train's still accelerating. We're out of...
My request isn't finished. You haven't seen... We've come this far. We survived the station...
Sorry. We're one step...
Fine.
I promise.
No. Words. I need you to...
A pact?
It's an ancient rite. Once sworn, it cannot be broken. Break it, and you will suffer the backlash. By the name of Flodia Proserpina Gallia, I command you, come back alive.
That's it? I thought you were going to say something dramatic. I'll make it back. It's up to fate!
I told you to stop fidgeting with it. Lucky it didn't break. Fina would have cried. What's wrong, Mud Ears? You gone?
I've got a bad feeling. Haven't felt this since I was a kid. That night my heart gave the same little lurch. Then we heard about that Scarlet Supper.
Of course! My little minion keeps saying he could tumble off a cliff and still walk it off. Tough as nails, remember?
Breaking news. Earlier today, the Forsaken seized the Aurora Express on the southern end. The airship was hit and detonated near a massive heaven tree, setting it alight. This is the second heaven tree fire reported this year.
Mom, is my Tales of Ice Lake ready? My friend and I are heading out today, so we wanted something that tastes like Ice Lake. Mom?
Yeah. Coming up, you'll make it. You have to.
Her Highness was sitting right there a moment ago. What do you mean, vanished? What is this?
In detective novels, they call that a locked room mystery, sir.
Did I ask you for a book report? Search the train.
Yes, sir. All clear. Flora.
Is it true you and he made some kind of pact? So
yes.
That's it, isn't it?
I did. He...
Okay, Misty Sea again. Ooh.
Wait. This is not where you are meant to rest for eternity. Wait.
Is this the Misty Sea? I always thought it was a myth.
Psyche, okay. Psyche will be back this time. Umbro, main character, and Psyche maybe.
So I really did die. Doesn't feel so bad. Only thing is... So what now? Do I just keep going? There's no end to this place. If the Charon tales are true, there should be a goddess waiting here. Fine. I'll do it myself. If I call the goddess's name, so what was that creator goddess's name again? Something that stopped. Oh, Embla. Embla? No one? Seriously? What is...
There you are.
Who's there?
It's me. Flodia Proserpina Gallia.
Flora? How? Then Stefan...
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Exactly what it sounds like. You're not meant to be here.
The pact? Wait. So it wasn't just words?
Not quite. I'll explain it as I split my soul in two. Half stayed in my body. The other half came here to you. You insisted on doing it alone, and I had no better way to stop that train. So I hoped we'd never need it, or that I could keep it for later. So
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. If you had, I've been waiting for a chance to thank. That's enough.
For what?
To send you back. I'm giving you the strength that's left of me here. It'll pull you out of the Misty Sea.
All right. Though, you're...
Perhaps because what I have to carry out there doesn't exist in this place. Besides, you're not exactly quiet. I almost feel sorry for you. You'll wake up, choke on a mouthful of water, and then...
Beautiful and unfeeling. It's the world where people are still waiting. This world isn't something you can sum up, but it's also made of people who care about me. And for them, I have to.
I'm glad to hear that.
What about you?
I'll change into plain clothes and slip out with the crowd before the Legion arrives. Then after that, I'm heading south to I3, the Free State. My father left a riddle behind, and then I'll use it.
Revenge?
The Forsakens were right about one thing. Hyperborea has been losing its mind for a long time. Don't look at me like that. I don't mean the Forsakens kind. I mean changing our country. Giving the poor a life worth living. Giving dignity to those who've been denied it. Peace for people chewed up by war. And justice, that's the future I want to see. And I'd like to see it with you, with Hilda. So, if you're willing to walk that road with me, meet me in I3. But first, you still have to find your family. Hilda is the finest agent the Legion ever produced. Now go. When you wake, swim for the surface immediately. Your body's still in the water. If you get a second life and drown...
You don't remember? I became that a long time ago.
You came back.
No,
Do you realize what you're stepping into?
I do. I think it'll be tougher than I can, so I'll help you.
Then you must be a foolish fox hunter, putting gain above your own sake. Then allow me to state my request formally.
I accept your request.
Allergy didn't have to die. You still can't help making things messy. Same as the first time we met. Beast King.
And you still yap a lot. You wanted a heaven tree burning. I delivered. Quit nitpicking. And stop calling me that. Joining the Haze Ring is an honor, but why is my title the only one that sounds like it belongs in a cattle pen?
Beast King doesn't mean whipping mindless animals into a frenzy. It means teaching them to wait in the dark, to sharpen claws and fangs, to strike at the right moment, and kill in one blow. Your anger keeps leading you to pointless choices, Katya.
Pointless choices. You're one to talk. You weren't supposed to be here. You only came because you wanted a closer look at that fox hunter who came out of nowhere and wrecked our plan. If you're that interested, why not just take him?
Mind your place, Beast King.
Understood. Then I'll be going. Find Halaji's body. We were partners, and I'll see him off properly.
Listen, Katya. Their deaths weren't pointless. The burning heaven tree has torn open the Empire's sky, and the fire won't stop here. Soon we won't have to fear those skyborn leviathans hunting us at their leisure. What comes now is war. And this time we won't hesitate. We won't show mercy. You were right. The war never truly ended. We suffered in silence until now. And when it finally ends, either the Hyperborean Empire or the Forsakens will turn to ash.
You're awake. I remember you. We met in Ice Lake. You must have been in the water for hours. You were welcome aboard the Farwind, sir. You're a magnificent...
We continued.
Weapons, supplies, power levels, mission plans. Check
The world outside Purgatorio Island defies all accounts. The world outside Purgatorio Island defies all...
Oh, after upgrade. Let's do it tomorrow. Bye. It.
When it comes to the art of organizing, I'm definitely a pro! Gotta keep all the adventure gear neat and tidy, right? The best part of life is the adventure! I know it's in here somewhere. Just give me a sec. I swear I didn't lose it.
Let's to select Psyche among all these. Within are all I6. But there's not I6. Lane 6, Rebecca I7, Nickel Max, Daphne Outsider. Psyche is the only valid option over here. Don't want to begin.
Grab what you need and let's hit the road. Don't worry, I won't break it. Definitely a pro! Gotta keep all the adventure gear neat and tidy, right? Grab what you need and let's hit the rock! I know it's in here somewhere. Just give me a sec. I swear I didn't lose it.
Okay.
Weapons, supplies, power levels, mission plans. Check completed for the 17th time. Standing by.
The butterflies just fluttered over with an invitation. It told me there's a midsummer ball in the woods full of
I shall not let death prevail.
Because I chose to live on!
Meaningless struggle.
Such a pity it ended so quickly. The currents will silence you. Less than
Meaningless struggles.
Such a pity it ended so quickly. Take me on the next mission. Mission wrapping up.
Meaningless struggles. Not bad, I must say. Keep it up.
Such a pity it ended so quickly. The currents will silence you. Let them
Meaningless struggles. Not bad, I must say. Keep it up.
Such a pity it ended so quickly. Take me on the next. Because I chose to live on!
Meaningless struggles.
'Tis my guidance.
Such a pity it ended so quickly. Take me on the next mission.
Okay. $50 and $550. Font Requiem 50. No. Full side quest ভালোই কৰিম মই আগতে কি হৈছে